I didn't think this ride is gonna end like this. 1 second everything was fine, and then this. So this happened a few days ago now. I think it was Sunday or something along those lines. And I didn't know if I should post this or keep it to myself, but I guess we live and we learn. So it's something for you to learn from and something from me not doing it again. So it was a normal day out on the bike. I was riding and the sunshine was out and it was dry and beautiful. Everything was perfect. The bike was clean. Everything was nice. We went to this little bike meet. We had chats, and funny enough, we were looking at my bike and there was not a single scratch on it. And so I was trying to make a point that I don't have any scratches. Then the guy started pointing them out, but now I guess I do have scratches because the bike was in really rough condition after the crash. And this is the exact moment where it happened. And if you look at the video, I'm gonna make it nice and slow for you. My throttle got stuck. So that's what hence the crash. Because I was practicing wheelies there, everything was fine. I clutched in, I gave it some gas, I dropped the clutch, the wheel went up, everything is fine. Then it landed, and then I tried to brake, but there was not much room to brake anymore. It was a bit too late to brake. And then I landed on my front wheel, and then I pressed the brakes, and I can hear my bike still accelerating. So I tried to push the acceleration back. I let go even the hand, as you can see in the video. I even let go the hand, tried to brake, and I could see there's this sign on the car park, and I was like trying to avoid it, so I kind of shifted to the left, and then because I shifted and pressed the brakes and there was grass literally right in front of me, I didn't want to fall before the grass, so I kind of shifted, hold the brakes, tilted to the left, and then the bike just tumbled to the left, and then the bike just kind of tumbled to the left, and then when I fall off, I think I rolled twice, maybe 3 times. My camera snapped off. That's why on the footage you see a lot of rolling, but that's just my camera that snapped off and just went some other side. And then when I fell off, the bike stood up again, and you couldn't hear in the video the acceleration is like literally to the limiter. It was like and as I fall off, then the bike stood up, and then it slipped because it was so mucky there. It slipped and it fell on the other side. So that's why both sides of the bike was fucked up. I didn't really feel nothing because it was soft and it was grass and mucky and everything. So I fell off the bike and I just rolled, I got up. The first thing in my head was like, shit, my bike, I need to get it up. So I stood up straight away, no pain, nothing. And then in my head I was like, wait, am I hurt? What happened? What the fuck? How did that happen? Then I'm trying to lift the bike. One of my friends helped me to lift it. And then I could see how soft it is on the ground and everything. We pushed the bike out. And only then I kind of sit down on the floor and I'm just thinking, am I okay? Trying to move everything. Everything is fine. I was like, whoa. So like I didn't really get hurt or nothing. I didn't even get a scratch. Like my helmet didn't even get a scratch. My gear is fine. Everything is fine. The only thing that broke is my fairings, the 2 mirrors, and the indicators. Like it happened so quick. There was a big metal sign there. If I didn't turn left a bit just at the end there, trying to save the bike and myself of course, if I didn't turn left a bit, I would have went straight to the sign, and then the forks would be fucked. The whole face of the bike would be fucked. Never mind the fairings, everything would be destroyed. The bike would be totaled. So luckily enough, I had a time to react and turn to the left. I didn't panic straight away, so I kind of avoided a big accident. And your mind just really goes blank. You fall down and you don't know what just happened. And you don't feel nothing, you just get up and you're like, whoa.
Ey, danach, ich muss wissen.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Ja. Oj, sorry.
Kuprina?
Gas?
Kuprina?
Tam.
Fuck, dat maakt eigenlijk weer.
Don't be doing wheelies, boys. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, this is cracked as well. And all the way there. What the fuck? So I went here somehow. and all the way there. Tish, 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 tish. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went up, I pressed the brakes, and I went down, and it just went full throttle for some reason. And I was pressing brakes, but it wouldn't brake. That's the outcome. More parts.
Hey, don't know.
Okay, yeah. And you're like, whoa. And I was so confused because I didn't know, did I do something wrong? But I didn't do nothing wrong because I literally had it under control, everything was fine. And then when it slapped on the ground and then acceleration got stuck, I was like, whoa, 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 trying to brake everything and nothing. Didn't have enough gap to even stop anymore. So then I flew into the grass. And honestly, it really shook me. Like, I was surprised. I didn't know what happened and everything. Then when I fall down, I got up, yeah, I'm fine, whatever. Then I look at the bike and it was destroyed. You'll see the video of it. And then I was like, oh shit. And then like we picked up the bike and everything is whatever, you know. It started up and everything was fine. And then we started driving home. I have no mirrors, nothing, no indicators. I'm all destroyed, all fucking dirty and everything. People giving me the looks. And I'm driving and I'm just there thinking, driving nice and slow. I'm thinking it could have ended so much worse. I could have been hurt. My bike could have been destroyed. So then it kind of makes you think twice before you do some dumb shit like that. And you never know what could happen. Like, it took me by shock, really. And then I was just driving there and thinking about it all, like, fuck. This thing is really dangerous. It kind of brought me to realization. And now, you know, that every time I drive out, it's like, okay, I need to be a bit more careful. And then we took the whole bike apart and everything, see if there's any frame damage or anything, and everything was perfect, thank God. And after that, like, I was looking at this bike and like, it's different. You don't see it the same way, like. And when I went for a ride aftermath, when I put the fairings back on and everything, I went for a little ride. And it feels different. So like I was saying, there's a lesson to take from everything, and it makes you think after a crash like that, is the bike really worth it? And the dangers that come with it. But it is a peace of mind to drive it, and it does clear your head. So it took me like a couple of days to drive it again, because it was a bit emotional in that. But I'm back on the road now, and there's lessons to be taken from that. To be more careful, don't get too comfortable with your machine. Because with that much power in your little wrist, you know, it's insane. And I'm still driving with no mirrors, waiting for new ones to come. I got my indicators and everything. And yeah, so there's a lesson to be taken from them. And definitely be more careful next time around. And if I do wheelies again, it's gonna be in some nice, I will leave myself some space to stop. I won't try it again. And I blame these little things there. I got these super cheap, and you see how loose they are. And every time I tighten them, sometimes they are too tight and then the acceleration gets stuck a little. But usually it's alright, like it never got stuck that much. But I think it's these guys to blame for the crash. But it's alright, you know, as long as I'm okay, not a scratch on me. The bike, it's only the fairings. I can get a whole new set for 400. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe even upgrade it. Maybe I might fix this up, these fairings, and maybe I'll wrap it into black gold like the E46 I used to have. But I don't know yet. For now, I'm just leaving it like that, taking it easy with the bike, nice and easy rides. Don't want to do nothing crazy. So yeah, that will conclude the video. And make sure to leave a like, a comment, if you ever had an incident like that, how did you deal with it? And subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers there. And if I hit it, I'll be very happy. And there will be a part 2 of this video where I'm repairing the bike and the aftermath, how it was looking and everything. So yeah, peace out.